If the committee says the matter has substance, then level 2 will now be the House to deal with a fresh motion, which at the end of the day will require a simple vote to uphold or to reject. That's what the law says. That's what the Constitution says. So, Honorable Wandai, you are jumping the gun. It's unnecessary, it's unhelpful. Just hold your horses. Order, Wanjala. Order. Order, Honorable Wanjala. Order. Members, take your seats. Honorable Wanjala, take your seat. Take your seat.
Order number 3, messages.
Your leader has raised a matter which I have disposed of. Take your seat. What is out of order, Wanjala? And cite the standing order that you are relying on.
Of order.
Can you cite the standing order that you are relying on? Order, members.
Mr. Speaker.
Order, members.
You used the standing order to call us here today.
Order, Honorable Wanjala. Take your seat. You are getting into the realm of gross misconduct. When your leader, Honorable Wandai, stood on a point of order, he cited the standing orders, he cited the Constitution to prosecute his point of order. What standing order are you relying on to say what you want to say?
Mr. Speaker, I'm standing up on a...
Order. 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 Order, honorable members. Order. Honorable Wanjala. Order. Honorable Wanjala, thank you very much for providing comic relief to the House. Standing order number 1 does not apply. It only applies where a matter is not provided for. What you are dealing with is provided for under the standing orders. And any further interjections, Wanjala, I'll rule you out of. Order, Wanjala. Order. Honorable Wanjala, you may be excited about the matter, but be orderly. I've ruled you out of order. Take your seat and remain calm. Order, Wanjala. There is no time for you because you have no matter to prosecute. Take your seat. Yes, Senior Counsel.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise under standing orders number 1, 66 and Article 152(9) of the Constitution. I need the Speaker's ear, so we cannot compete for his ear. Mr. Speaker, I have cited... Yes. Mr. Speaker, I rise under standing order number 1, pursuant to your further directions that you have just given. Mr. Speaker, you read Article 152(9) and properly interpreted it. But, Mr. Speaker, I'd invite you for a proper and thorough interpretation of 152(9) before the committee tables its report. Insofar as under 152(9), Mr. Speaker, A, it says if the select committee reports that it finds the allegations unsubstantiated, no further proceedings shall be taken. Mr. Speaker, I wish to invite, for the clarity of the House, the interpretation of the word proceedings, so that we would know how we react to the report by the committee. Mr. Speaker, without anticipating your direction, my understanding is that Article 152(9) actually mirrors the process of removal of a judge under Article 67. And the contemplation, therefore, Mr. Speaker, would be that when the committee reports that they have found the allegation substantiated, then we proceed under 152(9)(b. But where they find it unsubstantiated, no further proceedings shall be taken, which means the proceedings contemplated in B, that is affording the Cabinet Secretary to appear before the House and the question of voting, will not be taken. But my understanding, Mr. Speaker, is that that by itself does not prevent the House from discussing or debating the report. What it does is to prevent the House from voting on the report. And therefore, Mr. Speaker, I'd urge you to give us a clearer interpretation of the word proceedings, and one that goes with the purposes of the Constitution, one that is permissive, because the House is entitled to debate the finding of the committee, including any improprieties that the committee may be engaged in. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Order. Honorable Senior Counsel, your reading of the Constitution, your understanding of the Constitution, and your appreciation of the Constitution is in tandem with Mr. Speaker.
Good. Thank you.
Under Article 152(7),